The sled teams will return to the Keweenaw Peninsula by Friday, but before the CopperDog sled race takes off from 5th Street in Calumet, organizers brought together volunteers at CLK Schools. With the snow blowing outside, many may have learned how to handle a road crossing over an online stream. But Keweenaw Bureau reporter Thomas Fournier was there in person to help share the race's safety tips with the community.
On Friday night, while many residents and visitors will pack into downtown Calumet for the start of the CopperDog sled dog race, several volunteer crews will head out up the trail to road crossings for the Friday night route. Volunteer coordinator Chrissy Tepsa says the race puts a large emphasis on safety, often hearing from teams the CopperDog is one of the safest races to run in the country.
Like, they have to talk to one another. They have to, when the musher is coming through, if it's a location that has the timing, they have to make sure that they communicate with the musher, get the bib number, the dog's on the ground. So it's just keeping your eyes open and watching out for snowmobiles and traffic and just making sure it's safe.
Tepsa and other board members remarked the CopperDog's reputation for a safe and fun race starts with a large, well-trained volunteer army. The race needs a minimum of 600 volunteers each year, and communicating with volunteers, first responders, officials, and teams is key to a successful sled dog race.
Aside from dog handling, road crossing wise, only maybe another 30 volunteers would do the trick, primarily on Sunday. There's a few spots that could use filling in on Friday and Saturday, but there's a few openings that don't have anybody yet on Sunday. So those are crucial to get those staffed up.
Each road crossing coordinator will designate a spotter to look out for teams, as well as a sign holder that will alert teams to when it is safe to go or to tell them to stop and wait for traffic. Other volunteers will use snow fences, coordinators picked up at training.
Those need about 12 to 16 people to staff it properly, and we'll give the volunteer coordinator a couple rolls of fencing. They'll get 3 or 4 rolls of 25-foot fencing, and you basically just stretch that out across the road as the teams are coming.
Tepsa says the biggest mistake officials often see is miscommunication between volunteers. She adds communicating when a team is traveling up the trail and keeping track of traffic is a tall task, but volunteers each year do a fantastic job.
I think it's just making sure that we have that spotter up the hill or up the trail that makes sure that they communicate that a musher is coming. It's all about communication.
For those traveling between Calumet, Lorium, and Copper Harbor during the weekend, please watch for volunteer teams packing snow across the road. Officials suggest drivers hoping to spectate the race continue through past the crossing and park on the side of the road. CopperDog officials also tell spectators and volunteers do not bring pets. Learn more about CopperDog volunteering online. Find a link to the CopperDog volunteer training for those that missed out. My EP News in Calumet, this is Thomas Fournier.